into marriage. I don't have one successful marriage in my entire family, so I don't really have a lot of faith in marriage. Do you have many friends outside of work? A few. A few. Few. You seem like you would make a great partner. What makes you think that? I'm curious. Because I get that one a lot. It's like, why? How do you base me being a good partner based on what you see on here? Hey, is it still lagging? Give it a second to reconnect. No one really means that. I mean that. And thank you for the follows on the gram, guys. Shout out to Scott and Matthew and Mean Dog. Mean Dog. You were gone for a while. I know. I didn't want to reconnect. Likes to travel, intelligent, and seems honest. Well, that's true. Howdy, howdy. That's okay. I think it just needs to restart. Yeep. The tats on the wrist. This is for my brother, and this one's for Harry Potter. I'm in Sri Lanka. Yay, back. What's up? Sorry, we were talking about do's and don'ts in America. Let's get back to it. Number 10. Converse. Americans are generally very open people and probably will find your background interesting. Try making a friend or two. So, like, as I said earlier, I do feel like Americans in general are, like, quite conversational and open people. Like, you guys are quite used to chatting. So, yeah. I would have to get used to that. But I do think that when Americans chat with each other, it is quite superficial, though. Where I think the big difference between America and Europeans is that, like, if we actually have a conversation, hey, that's so sweet. Thank you so much for the air balloons. I really appreciate that. Thank you. We are rising star number 55 now. Yeah, but Americans seem to be very superficial in their chats, though. Where Europeans, like, we won't really just, like, do the small talk with you, but if we do actually talk, then it's, like, with a lot more purpose behind it, you know? Then it's because we actually want to talk to you. Yeah. But there's positives and negatives to both ways of being, I think. I quite like that everyone is very open-minded and talkative versus, like, in Europe it can be really hard to make friends or feel like you're making friends because everyone's quite close-minded, you know? So, yeah. I quite like it because it's the same in Australia. Australians tend to be quite chatty as well, but like surface level chat. We're rising star number 54. Thank you. Alright, now comes to the don'ts in America. What not to do in America. Number 1, I feel like this is targeted to Europeans, is assume that the beaches are nude. Unless the beach is marked as a nude, it isn't nude. You will scare the children. I feel like that's targeted at me for some reason. So, goes without saying, in Europe it's quite normal to be on the beach. It's a very normal thing. I grew up with it. I still do it at European beaches. That's really not strange, you know? And I think Americans don't realize that it's quite normal in other countries to not wear anything, at least on the top part in Europe. Yeah. And it's not an thing at all for us. It's just a basic human rights thing. Yes, and usually the children don't notice. Like the children usually runs around butt naked, you know? Yeah, but so many people were having a freak about that time. I think I posted something about being without like you couldn't see the top part of my bikini and when I was in Spain, and it's like it's just really normal. Like everyone on the beach there was without a top on, you know? That's just very common. I found my interactions with Australians where some were really nice and some were just snobs. You'll find that in all countries, though. But yeah, no, noted. I wouldn't. So in general, I wouldn't ever take a bikini top off in like outside of Europe. But in Europe, it's not. You don't have like a stamp on a beach unless you want to go full. Then you obviously have to go to a beach that allows that. But just taking your top off is quite normal in Europe. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. Have you guys ever gone to a NUDE beach? Hey, thank you. Just another number. I really appreciate that. My hair's too soft today. Doesn't want to sit right. America doesn't have any. Do you not have any at all? Hey, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Welcome, hippie speedball. Unless it's a private beach. Oh, okay. No, I don't think you could do it in Abu Dhabi. I definitely wouldn't do it in Abu Dhabi. As I said, I would only do it in Europe because over there it's quite normal. Another thing that's quite normal for us that you guys don't really have is like when we go to, let's say, like a water park or a swimming pool where you have the dressing rooms in Denmark and a lot of other Scandinavian countries. It's quite normal that everyone just takes their clothes off and shower together. Not men and women, but older women together and older men together. And it's quite normal that we just all do that amongst each other, you know? And I never really thought that that was strange until I got to like travel the world and realize that all other countries have like separate booths where they do it. Like you don't do it together as a unit. Yeah, so like Europeans are just more free when it comes to that stuff. I am not showering with other dudes. Well, we do that in Scandinavia. Like all the dudes shower together and all the women showers together for the most part. Yeah. It's a locker room shower, yeah. Well, it's just very normal, you know? And like when you're getting dressed or when you're getting undressed, you do that in front of people too. Like, and no one like stares or anything, you know, because you're all nude. Yeah, I found that to be quite interesting, and I think the first time, because it's the same with like if it's a gym, changing room, etc., etc. And the first time you do it overseas, and you like take your clothes off, and everyone's like, I was like, oh, okay, we don't do that here. Okay, sorry, now let's go to the bathroom. um, yeah, so that's always a fun thing. You guys will see that if you ever go to Europe and you have to go to a changing room of any sort. They all just get in there. And there are some countries where you like fully, like there will be saunas and spas and hot tubs where everyone just get in there together. Sometimes it's men and women, and it's like, it's not seen as weird. It's very normal over there. Yeah, Europe is definitely a lot more calm with all of that stuff. So it's like there is You notice the whole what's it called when you have a judgment of someone? I forget. What's it called? Oh, someone said it earlier. I forgot the word now. Mm, I forget. Someone. The stereotype of Europeans being quite free in that sense, I do kind of agree with it, but not in the way that Americans and Australians tend to think it is. Like they think it's because people are just having a lot of sex, but that's not it. It's just being NUDE. It's just a lot more accepted and normal over there, and no one really thinks anything of it. You know, if anyone, if you were on a beach and like a whole group of women took their bikini tops off, that wouldn't be strange. Where if they did it in America, that would be seen as like, what the what? Oh my god. So, are you not out of a comfort zone in a beach in Europe since everyone's doing it? I would definitely feel way more relaxed doing it in a beach in Europe. I don't do it often. I haven't really done it since I was younger. But that's because I've like grown quite accustomed to the Australian way and like over there you don't do it. So you know how you kind of just adapt to whatever country you're in. Um do you know how many girls are on here sitting just like this? No. How many? All right. Well, number 2, don't stare. I feel like a lot of people stare in America, but in general, you shouldn't stare at anyone, so I guess that goes for all countries. Come to America and change the trend. I don't think me alone can change that trend, unfortunately. That was one of my biggest culture shocks when I went to Scandinavia. I'm not surprised. You look great. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate that. If you guys are new here, please don't forget to drop a follow. I for sure stare if they aren't looking. Fair enough. Fair enough. I try not to stare. Do you walk nude on the beaches? No. Usually people don't walk. Like, there are some people that do, but for the most part in Europe, the younger generation usually just do it when they go full spanking everything out there. And the thing is, once someone is like that, like the crazy part wears off, you know, like no one really is bothered by it, and no one stares. It just gets like, oh yeah, fair enough, and then you move on. It's not that big of a deal. Have you had a moment where you've been staring at someone else? I think we all have. It's hard not to. Yeah. As long as it's not an uncomfortable stare, you know. All right. Number 3 of what not to do when in America. American social distance is about zero point 0.5 meters from their body. Do not get any closer to them when speaking. Okay, that's a bit strange. So you guys have like a social distance and a normal social distance, or what's that? I don't get it. I'd say most people do. You can come as close as you want. There's no rule for attractive women. Okay, okay. Americans are so loud, you don't need to get up close anyways. I've been told that I'm quite loud as well. Yeah, especially if I get excited. If I'm excited about something, apparently I talk quite loudly. And sometimes people are like, you need to shh. Seinfeld had an episode of Close Talkers. Look, I in general value my private space too, so that's not going to be an issue for me. I'm just curious because I feel like Americans, like, there's so many of you guys that it would be hard to have half a meter space between you. You know? But, interesting. All right. Number 4 of what not to do in America. Walk on the left. We drive on the right, so when a sidewalk, we typically walk on the right. We do that in Denmark too, so that's not strange for me. It was strange for me to go to Australia and everything was on the left door. When I first arrived in Sydney back in 2013, I like went immediately out to get a cab, and I accidentally opened the door to the driver's side and was about to get in, and the driver just looked at me like I was complete crazy, and I was like, sorry, I'm from Europe. I'm pretty sure that they're used to it though at the airport, but yeah. You walk on both sides, fair enough. I usually try and like stay on the right or left depending on the country. Thank you. And thank you for the follows, guys. If you haven't, please drop a follow on Instagram too. We're trying to make our way back up to where we left off, which I'm pretty sure was 99.3. If you haven't found my Instagram, it is the same name as I have on here, or there's a link in my profile bio, or it's linked right here, Pernille Moritzen. I already said that. You've never had a desire to go to America? What? I think I was always so smitten by all the movies that like, I always thought it would be really cool to live there. Like the whole prom thing you guys have. And like, you got cheerleaders. How cool is that? We don't have cheerleaders. Cheerleaders are cool. But yeah, all that stuff. I'm from Denmark in Europe. Yeah. We're rising star number 52 now. Thank you, guys. Your accent is American. So most Danish people tend to have a bit of an American accent because most of what we're taught and most of what we see and listen to is American. So yeah, we do tend to have a bit more of an American accent. I wish you could have taken me to prom too. I would have loved to have a prom. Even male cheerleaders that hold out the females in performers. That's cool. I think cheerleaders are cool. I would have so wanted to be a cheerleader if we had cheerleaders in Denmark. What time is it? It is almost 10 a.m. Time's flying. People from Denmark can't talk at all. That's a Swedish joke. That's kind of funny because we have a really weird language. I think your accent is more Aussie. It's a combination of European, American, and Australian, I think. I am hoping I can come to America this year, but it really depends on the dope. I need to be in a financial situation where I can afford to go to America, because I just learned that you have to tip 20%, and that's a lot more. So I have to like save up 20% more than I originally thought I had to save up. Crazy. Anyways, let's grab the next one. We're talking about do's and don'ts in America. Number 5 of what not to do is cut a line of people. Big one. What's cut a line of people? Anyone? Nah, Dylan will pay for it. Okay. What's cut a line of people? Does anybody know that? Oh, jump in front of others? Who does? You would never do that. It's not like you'd ever go to a country and think, oh, I'm just going to cut in front. Actually, saying that, they do that a lot in Sri Lanka, I've noticed. A lot of people just don't really care. They just walk in front of you. And I'm too nice to say anything, so I'll just stand there and be like, okay. Okay, yeah, but I would never do that. Does your country do that? No, that's bad karma. And I don't need bad karma. I'm all about good karma. They do that in China as well? Yeah, that's rude. That's not okay. We don't cut in front. I am from Denmark. Or ill-mannered. Yeah. No cutsies. Nope. Alright. That's one. Okay. Number 6. Do not say fag. It does not mean cigarette. That means G-A-Y. Yeah? In America? Nah. Okay. I also heard you guys don't really take very well to the word C-U-N-T. Correct? Correct. Okay. Hey, rising star number 51. Thank you. Okay. So like in Australia, that's not swear words. So yeah, it isn't a swear word in Australia. Yeah, it's almost a greeting in Australia. So it's like I'm not trying to be rude. We're just talking about cultural differences, okay? Okay, avoid those ones. Fair enough. Okay. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Number 7 of what not to do in America is smoke indoors. Do you guys not have indoor smoking? Is that not a thing for you guys? No? Yes? Like not at all? Or if you say, can I borrow a fag in America, that result will have you shocked. Fair enough. Not anymore. Do you not have any smoking indoors at all in America? Because that's crazy. Oh, I'm not saying it's not gross, but that's just wild. I thought America still had indoor smoking, actually. Your house and some bars. So in Denmark, they made it a rule that if the bar is under a certain size, you're allowed to smoke inside. But if it's over a certain size, you can't, or something like that. It's not accepted. That's wild. You're not allowed to smoke in casinos either. Casinos allow smoking. Okay. Weird. Okay. Interesting. I actually thought you could. That makes it I prefer that. I just went to, where was it I went and they smoked? I was in Cyprus and there they smoke inside, and that's like just really, really annoying. Cause like I went to this super fancy restaurant, super excited to have a really nice meal, and then like everyone around me was smoking and it was inside, and it just completely ruined my meal. Oh, that's so nice. They've gotten really good at it in Australia as well. They've banned it pretty much everywhere. Cause like I don't mind people smoking as long as it's like away from others. If someone is literally sitting there with a massive steak and a glass of wine, and then you're just sitting with your like cigar right next to them, and you're like, could you not, please? Yeah. Like I used to be, thank you so much for the gift. I used to be a smoker, so like I can see both sides of the thing here, but back when I used to smoke, I would never do it like next to someone. Even if I was outside, I would go like on the other side of the person depending on which way the wind blew from. You know, I was very considerate of other people and my smoke, you know. But I don't smoke anymore, and I don't promote smoking. If anyone smokes, I highly recommend that you stop smoking, because, oh my god, that stuff's bad for you. It also smells really bad, but other than that, you do you. But yeah, inside of restaurants, that's just disgusting. So I'm really happy to hear America doesn't have that. You can't even smoke in your apartment. Fair. I am from Denmark, Nina. You don't mind smoking as long as it's not vaping. I honestly don't have enough knowledge on the whole vaping situation. Some people say it's worse than cigarettes, some people say it's just as bad, and some people are saying it's not as bad. I have a hard time understanding how it was even created if it's worse than cigarettes. I don't feel like anyone would put out something that's worse than cigarettes. Interesting. Hello. Vaping is harder to quit. Yeah, but is it as damaging as cigarettes are? Most places here in California have designated smoking areas. Public smoking is frowned upon and illegal. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. There's a good documentary on Netflix, I think Netflix, about vaping. It's not okay. Oh. I find vaping worse. I can smoke cigars, but if someone even vapes next to me, I feel like my throat is eating itself. I don't think vaping smells that bad. Hello. Hi. We're talking about smoking indoors. I'm reading do's and don'ts about America, and one of them is that you don't smoke indoors, which I didn't know was a thing in America. And not even vapes. Okay, interesting. All right, number 8 of what not to do in America is pass football off as soccer. You will not hear the end of it. So I had to learn this one the hard way in Australia as well. So soccer. Wait, hold up. So football is the one where you grab it with your hands and you throw it, right? It, rugby. You see football as rugby, yeah? Oh God, what? AFL, rugby, right? No? Rugby is different than American football. But why can't you guys just name it 3 different things? So soccer for me is the one we have in Europe where we're just kicking the ball. And then you got rugby where you're like fighting each other. And then you got the weird one where you're like mixing handball and football. That's the 3 footballs there are. And I call all 3 football. In America we do. It's called soccer, football, and rugby. Yeah, I'm never gonna know the difference between those. Yeah, but what about the one in Australia then with the really large oval court? Do you guys not have that one in America? I don't get any of it. Honestly, I'm sorry. I just don't. I'd love to go watch some of these games, but I don't understand the difference. So when I say I'm watching football, you have no idea what I'm talking about? Of course I do. You're watching a TV that shows men walking around with a ball, running around with a ball. The shape of the ball and the size of the equipment they're wearing, I have no idea about. But it's something on the telly with men and a ball. Oval what? No, so like in Australia, they have one of their sports is a mix between football and handball and a really weird large oval playing field. Steve, are you still here? Can you tell them what I'm talking about? What's that one called? NFL is American football in a square field, and AFL I think it's AFL. AFL. Hunger Games. No, we're not talking about Hunger Games. Australian rules. Ace Master is right. AFL. Yeah, there you go. Football fields are a rectangle and is 100 yards long, and you score points by getting into the end zone. AFL is the abbreviation. There you go. AFL in Australia. So you don't have AFL anywhere outside of Australia, or what? I'm confused. See, I don't get sports. I really just don't. Sorry. AFL is American Football League. I'm confused. So ARF. Wait, what? AFL. Guys, I don't get it. So there's an AFL in America and an AFL in Australia, but it's two different things. Is that correct? So okay, so there's AFL, which is Australian. They also have American Football League that nobody knows about. So there's Australian football rules, and there's American Football League. I don't get it. Okay, never mind. Never mind. See, this whole sport things I don't get. Definitely don't have AFL in the US. Okay. So that's not American Football League. Guys. I is confusion. You got it. Okay. I'm not into sports at all, okay? So I don't know anything about this. NFL, National Football League, is American. And they don't have NFL in Australia? Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. I'm just not gonna talk about sports at all in America if I ever go. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay clear of that one. Good advice. Number 10 of what not to do in America is touch others, which is a big one. We don't like to be touched at all by strangers. Is that true? That's interesting. I actually thought Americans were quite touchy. Yeah, you can touch me. It's okay. Okay. Okay, so it goes for everyone else but me. Is that what you're saying? No, that's not true. Yes, yeah, I had the judgment that Americans were quite touchy, actually. I've been hugged by people I met the first time in America. Exactly. That's what you see on TV. Life full of internet likes. Very toxic. I am toxic. That doesn't apply to attractive women. Okay, but let's say I wasn't an attractive woman. In the South, we hug. Okay, interesting. You don't like to be touched. I didn't know that. There's so many people that are like mad at America when you read about it. Depends on the person. Fair enough. I don't know. I don't really like people touching me either unless it's someone I know. But that's quite normal though, I think. Canada is cold. We like to hug. Fair enough. Yeah, interesting. Should we do more of these do's and don'ts in America? I find it very interesting. I'm like prepping for my America trip. Thank you. And thank you for the follows, guys. Please don't forget to drop a follow over on Instagram too. We're almost back up to 98.7. Well, not really. The gram, guys, the gram. I think getting to know someone before touching them is fairly normal. You'd think so. I know some countries are like super chill with that stuff, but otherwise. Don't road rage if you're in the South. I feel like Americans have a lot of road rage. Is that not true? Hey, Kenneth is on. Hi, Kenneth. I just walk around and touch strangers all day. Fair enough. You do you, Dylan. That was a strange hairdo. Hold up. This is what happens when I wash my hair. It just gets super like this. Morning. let's do. Wait, when did I go on? 8:30. Yeah, so we've done an hour and a half. Yeah, it's not like to be like judgmental or anything, but I think just all of the videos you see of American traffic, it's always just you guys like hurting each other's cars. You also got really big cars. I don't know what's up with that, but everything in America is like supersized. 10 more minutes, then wrap it up. Wrap it up. No, we go 3 hours. You like big cars? Yeah, see, in Denmark, and I think a lot of people find that strange, but in Denmark, everyone drives small cars. All the cars are tiny there. With a 6-inch lift. I had a 1-inch lift, and I thought that was a lot. You're oversized? Fair enough. But that's funny because like Europeans are quite generally very tall people. Like we're quite big, but we have tiny cars. If the fuel prices are high in Denmark, yes, very very high. Time has flown by. We like that. It says here, don't go to America without watching YouTube videos first. I don't know about that. I feel like if you only go based on what you hear or read online, then there's a lot of reasons why not to go. America used to be carefree. Not really, or I don't think anyone has ever really been carefree. We just like to think that we were. I only watch YouTube videos if I need to know how to fix something. Same, and I wish I didn't have to, but it's like every time you Google how to do something, it's always a YouTube video you have to watch. And you have to watch like half an hour of ads before you figure out what it is that you have to do, and you're like, well, there goes that time. Have you ever loved? Yeah, of course I have. Americans are impatient. I think it's like, I think all human beings have a tendency to be impatient, you know? Have you played Oregon Trail? No, what's that? Have you ever laughed? No, never. No one has ever made me laugh. Except myself. I make myself laugh a lot. In case you didn't know, I feel like I'm like one of the funniest human beings alive. Fact. Thank you. Are you okay with someone coming up and approaching you in person? It very much depends how you approach me in person. If you come up nice and calm and easy and just be like, hi, I know you from TikTok. I think you're really cool or pretty or whatever. That's fine. I don't mind that. If you just like barge in, then I'd probably kick you in the nuts. Of course I watch ads on YouTube. How would you not watch ads on YouTube? YouTube has a button on the side that says skip ad. No, you have to not. I think you have to be like subscribe, like a something in order to avoid the ads. I have to watch the ads. G'day, mate. How's it going? Nope. Huh. Americans are not impatient. Okay. Now next question. Lol. Thoughts on America. I haven't really been to America enough to have formed a decent opinion, I don't think. Yeah. So. You have YouTube Premium? Yeah, I don't have YouTube Premium. The color of your hair is very pretty. Thank you. This is my natural hair color. I'm trying to keep it natural, keep it healthy. You know? Thank you. Come to Milwaukee. It's a beautiful city in the middle of the US. Okay, what happens in Milwaukee? What kind of job do I have? I'm a content creator. They have cheese? Milwaukee cheese? Okay. Do you still remember how to speak Danish? I speak fluent Danish, yeah. Hej, jeg hedder Pernilla. Jeg er 29 år gammel. Jeg er fra Danmark. Jeg er PT i Sri Lanka. Hvis du er ny her, så må du meget gerne følge min kanal, både her, men også på Instagram. Tak. There you go. That was Danish. Not having YouTube Premium is like going to the gym in heels. Okay. Can I ask you a question? You just did. Isn't Wisconsin the biggest cheese state? I have no idea which one of you guys' states is a cheese state. Oh my lord, my legs are sore. Can you speak German? Ja, ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. Aber nicht so viel. Hello. In Milwaukee, Summerfest, which is the world's largest music festival, or at least it still claims that since 1999, there are also tons of I'm pretty sure that it's not the largest music festival in the world, because like I've been to a lot of the largest ones, and I've never been to Milwaukee. Wie alt bist du? Ich bin 29 Jahre alt. It sounds funny when you speak Danish with an accent. I don't speak Danish with an accent. Okay, another don't in America says don't waste more than half an hour in the iconic places like Times Square, Kodak Theater, Hollywood sign. There is nothing from the soul of America there. So you reckon they're overrated in America? When you get excited, you talk really fast. I do. I also talk really loud. It's a thing. Can't help it. It's the largest music festival in America? Well, then I might visit it. Okay, interesting. Florida, I don't think so. Dylan, could you please ban the person in the comments that are scamming people? Also, just a public service reminder, there's a lot of fake accounts out there. It's not me, okay? Please don't believe it. Those places are overrated. Okay. Okay. Hey, thank you. Also, the whole rumor about Wisconsin being the cheese state is true. Wisconsin. Why are we having cheese arguments now? How's the mail? Subscribe. Thank you so much for the subscribe. And Kenneth, thank you for the gifts. Hike to the top of. I would do hikes, 100%. Interesting. One says, don't expect service workers to clean up after you. Isn't that the job? Thank you. She's from Denmark. Have you seen the cheese selection in the grocery store? Yeah, look, we do a lot of cheese in Denmark, so. Thank you, Kenneth. I really appreciate that. If I enjoyed my time, I did enjoy my time, yeah. We're weekly ranking number 49 now. Or rising star, or whatever that means. Wrong. Oh. Interesting. This one says the thing about personal space too. Don't look grumpy or sulky. Americans smile a lot. I feel like I'm made to be in America. I smile a lot too. Very different. Okay. Okay. Service workers are extremely entitled in the US. Sounds like a very interesting country. Like, I want to go to America. I think it would be fun to explore. You're big on music? That's fair enough. To be fair, most of the music does come from America. Most folks in America are happy. That's good. They feel entitled because they're being treated like poo. Huh. Interesting. One day I will, guys. Happy Friday! Hi, Puri. Not sure if you could handle the new America. There's nothing I can't handle. We've had all of these before. I really don't know how to work this thing. Hey, thank you for the ducks. I appreciate that. We're rising star number 47. What do you mean? Tipping is part of the culture in America. A lot of these service workers get paid less than minimum wage and live on tips. So I'm not equipped to be in this discussion. I don't know much about it. Go see the Acadia National Park. Look, I'm gonna make out a list of all the things I have to do and not do whenever I actually have the money to get there, and I'll do it with you guys. They shouldn't be living on tips. I agree. No one should be living on tips. That's not healthy. So I'm trying to find a good conversation for us. Who is the rudest celebrity? Oh, let's get into some gossip. Have you guys ever met a celebrity? And were they rude? Bye. No? Yes? Have you met a celebrity? I haven't really met any. I've seen a few, but I don't think I've met anyone. You and sometimes, hey, I'm not rude. And I'm not a celebrity. People on here are saying that the nicest celebrity that they've met was John Travolta. That's very sweet. Bless. I hear Keanu Reeves is very nice. I've heard that too. I have, and it depends where you meet them. That's fair enough. You should come to Canada. I've already been to Canada. I used to live in Canada actually. Mhm. Thank you. You're known for your national parks. I do know. I have been to a few national parks actually. But I'd go some more. Based on her Instagram. Wait, someone said something based on my Instagram. What are you saying based on my Instagram? She'd love Colorado and the Carolinas. Okay. Interesting. You should come down and visit Banff. I've been to Banff. I like Banff. Banff is really beautiful. Oh, I need to drink water. I have a headache. Hold up. I need to get water. I'll be back. Un momento. Hi. Hate to see her go, but love to watch her leave. She back though. You'll find that Americans can't walk around a city block without bringing a four liters of water. I think that's a good thing though, isn't it? Thank you. I don't know. I think like it's important to stay hydrated. Very important. Have you ever visited an American national park? I have. Washington National Park. I did a hike there. A nice hike, actually. Are you short or is your door extra tall? I'm quite short. I haven't had lunch yet, no, but I have had breakfast. The tight shirt makes you look like you're in the military. I've been told that I look a bit army sometimes. She's quite short for a Great Dane, I know. Where in Canada did you live? I lived at the Sun Peaks Resort. And then I built a van and traveled around America for half a year-ish. Mm. Mm-mm. Do, 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 do. Oh, weird facts. I like weird facts. Let's talk about weird facts. Mm-hmm. About America? I have been to America, Florida, and Washington, but it was short times both times. So, what is weird? I already did that. Hi. Every state has something different to offer. I think that's one of the cool parts of it. Mm. It is home to the world's largest ball of twine. What's twine? Here's something you might find hilarious. There's an actual restaurant in Las Vegas called the Heart Attack Grill. It's exactly what it sounds like. It is a place that serves nothing but unhealthy food and will give you free food if you're over 350 pounds. I don't know what 350 pounds is, but that sounds bad. Yarn. Oh, yarn. That's strange. But okay. um, yeah, school drills. That is weird. You guys have like drills where you teach people how to get around earthquakes and tornadoes and school shootings. Wild. But obviously a good thing, but still strange. Yeah, we have fire drills in Denmark, but that's about it. And that's really just learning how to go down the stairs and go outside. It is Friday here, yeah. Um hmm. Hmm. I need to get some rest. I'm gonna struggle tomorrow. Good rest of the stream. Thank you, Dylan, and thank you for joining. I hope you have a good sleep. Okay. America has spent more on their military than 8 other countries combined. That's wild. Since 1776, America's population has grown from 2.5 million to 314 million. That is crazy. You can buy a handgun without a permit in most states. I've heard about that too. But 314 million people in America? What? Have you thought about visiting Burning Man? No. Burning Man is not for me. 350 pounds is equivalent to 158 kilos. That's a lot. That's crazy. Some New York apartments are more expensive than castles. Yeah. Americans eat 10 billion donuts every single year. Thank you, Puri. It sounded like someone was in your room. Yeah, that's the fridge. It does that. Like every 10 minutes. 10 billion donuts, guys. That needs to stop. Number 5. It is illegal to carry ice cream carry ice cream in your back pocket in Kentucky. Wait, so you're allowed to carry GUNS, but not ice cream? That is surely a joke. What? It's a weird country. Number 6. It's illegal to hunt camels in Arizona. I didn't know you guys had camels in Arizona. You can't carry ice cream, but you can carry a pew-pew. Weird. That is very weird. That's strange. I know, it's mostly for my back, sorry. Ice cream is just another... I don't know what abbreviation that's for. Didn't know they had camels in Arizona. I didn't. Sorry. Okay. Weapon of... Oh, okay. I sit up a lot. Yeah. Hey. We're talking about weird facts of America. We just learned that it's illegal to hunt camels, which is strange, but. Okay, number 7. It's illegal for children to smoke. No, wait. It's legal for children to smoke. They just can't purchase cigarettes. Is that true? Surely it's not legal for kids to smoke in America. No. Lol. Okay. Yes? Surely not. Okay, should we Google this one? Because that sounds a little too wild too. Is it legal for kids to smoke in America? Surely not. No, you have to be... Oh, wait, no. It does actually say you're just not allowed to sell it. That is crazy. What the heck? Okay. Number 8. Texas is larger than any country in Europe except Russia. That's wild. Texas is huge. What the heck? I didn't know Texas was that big. Interesting. 100 acres of pizza are served every day. You guys love your food over there, hey? Alaska is even bigger. It doesn't say that on here. Number 10. Cows outnumber humans 3-1 in Montana. Montana? Am I saying that right? Montana? That's weird. There must be a lot of cows there. Is that where you all get your cows from? Close enough. Montana. Number 11. Russia sold Alaska to the United States for 2 cents per acre. What? 2 cents? That's not a lot. Yep. Thanks, Putin. What the hell? Okay. Number 12. The government spends 9.4 cents for every nickel they make. I don't know if that's a weird fact. Over 60% of Americans... Okay. I'm not gonna say that one because I'm just gonna get cancelled. There are 310 million privately owned guns. That is almost one for every person in America. That's crazy. Sorry. It always happens around this time. I think it's like all the coffee's wearing off. I could order another coffee. Thank you, Puri. There is no official language in America. I would have thought that was English. Has anyone ever told you that you look like Michael J. Fox in his prime? All the time. I get that so often. In 1783, the United States became the first country to gain independence from a European power. Okay. More than 1/3 of adults in the United States are obese. And the United States experienced the highest rate of tornadoes of any country in the world. Crazy. On an average, the country deals with more than 1,000 tornadoes every year. What the heck? Guys, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, should we order another coffee? I think we need to order another coffee. Your girl's tired. You lived through a few? That is wild. I've never seen a tornado. It is a Friday morning here. Yeah. Yippee. Friday. You're used to tornadoes? But that's just crazy. They're like super dangerous, aren't they? Sounds like a train when it gets close to you. I would freak out. I have kind of experienced an earthquake, but it's a really small one, so it really wasn't a big deal. But that's like the only nature catastrophe I've ever experienced, I think. I'm doing good. If I'm partying tonight, God no. I haven't partied since I was a long time ago. I don't party. And natural disaster, that was the word I was looking for. Sorry. That's why I have a basement in my house. Fair enough. I would want to be in a basement too. That's wild. Alright, I'm just gonna order a coffee TikTok, so I need to look down the phone, but I'll be right back. Come back after the break. Good morning. How are you? I experienced a couple of small earthquakes in New Zealand and Wellington. That was enough for me. That does sound like enough for me. I have heard that New Zealand had some pretty rough runs in Christchurch, right? It is Friday. You are correct about that. Coffee. Christchurch was nearly leveled by a big one 15 years ago, yes. Yeah, I heard about that one when I was there. That was wild. Wild. Friday officially started 15 minutes ago for you. Yay! Welcome to Friday, Shane. Tornadoes are so powerful they can lift entire brick buildings off their foundation and throw them several kilometers. Yeah, that's wild. That scares the bejesus out of me. Alright, coffee is on the way. Away. Let's put this one back up, shall we? Hilarious fact. The entire British brigade was defeated during the Revolutionary War by a tornado. It was a complete accident that it happened. Fun fact about Australia was that they once lost a war against emus. Yeah, apparently there was a huge emu problem in Australia, and the army was sent in to deal with them, and the emus won, and the army had to go back. I always thought that was pretty funny. Running late, that's okay. You don't have to stay here if you don't have time. I just appreciate you guys saying hi. Hello. How's it going? We are still Rising Star number 48. To be fair, there was 30,000 emus, and it wasn't the entire Australian army, just 2 soldiers. Okay, well, that doesn't make that now. It doesn't sound as fun, Steve. Hi, I'm Shy. Hello. That's okay. Shy people are allowed here too. How are you doing? Hi, how are you? How's it going? Sorry, we just ordered a coffee, but we're back now. A little coffee before we continue on. Gosh, Steve, why ruin it? Yeah, Steve, why ruin it? Such a fun story. I didn't know it was only 2 though. No, I never heard that. I'm sure this isn't the first time you've been told about your eyes. Honestly, didn't know I had eyes. Hi, Gerald. How are you? I am still in Sri Lanka. Yeah, I got a little over a week left before I head to a new country. Queen, that's a me. Hello. I'm a bit touchy about the Australian Defence Force. Sorry. Sorry, it's just a fun. I think it's just a fun story. And then you be gone. Then I be in another country, yes. You highly rate my t-shirt. Thank you. I like it too. Isn't that how we do fireworks? No? Yeah. Hey. Jack, thank you. I appreciate the gifts. Of all these aspects of America, which one has surprised you the most? Dad, you're not allowed to carry an ice cream in your back pocket. That's weird. Why is that illegal? Nighty-night. Go, Queen, go. I'm going to try to dream of you. I'm from Peru. I've been to Peru. I like Peru. Thank you, Dr. Clan. I hung around as long as I could since I was the only mod. I was glad to see you get on. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. If I've ever been to Ireland, no. I have not. But I would love to go one day. Have you been to Mexico? Nope. But I'd also love to go there. There's really nowhere I wouldn't love to go. I just love traveling. I just love exploring new places and countries and cultures and people and foods and weathers and beaches and animals. I'm big on the animals. I saw a really cool snail here in Sri Lanka that had like a seashell as a snail as its house, which I thought was really cool. We don't have that in Denmark, and I've never seen that in Australia either. Have you guys ever seen a snail with a seashell as its house? Because that was a first for me. I think I filmed that snail for like half an hour. If you haven't seen it, it's on my story over on Instagram. And my Instagram is that one right there, or just the same name as I have on here. Americans cop a lot of bad press about obesity, and it's true, but I have to say the food in the US is awesome. I would struggle with my weight too, I think. Fair enough. I'm working from home tomorrow so I can hang a little longer. I appreciate that, Shane. You seem like a light person and very pleasant to be with. I'd like to think that I am, but then again, not a lot of people hang out with me, so I don't know if it's true in real life. I think I'm easier to hang out with online than I would be in real life because I'm quite introverted. I saw a girl on here the other day who said that an introvert's best friend is the camera, and I so related to that. I was like, that's so me. For a very small piece of a new drone. Bless. Thank you so much, Friyaaaaay. Ooh, good news. I actually got in touch with the drone company and they are sending me a new drone. I do have to pay for it, but still. We're not a beach, just easy to see. Fair enough. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. That's great. It is great. So hopefully I have time to get it when I'm in the next country, so I don't have to wait too long to get it. No, I haven't been to Mauritius, but my parents have and they love it. Sending you in Sri Lanka. No, they're not sending it to Sri Lanka. They're sending it to the next country that I'm going to. Ooh, coffee. Just a second. Hello. Thank you so much. Coffee. Look at that. It's a good day when she gets her coffee. That was so quick today too. This is pre-recorded? No. This is very much right here. Right now. It's just sugar. Don't get your panties in a twist. This is the tricky part about hot countries. The sugar gets all sticky. Thank you. Is interesting looking. Aren't we all a little interesting looking? Delicious. It's an iced latte. On soy milk. I actually had them go find a soy milk because I prefer alternative milk. Sticky Fingers. That's a good band. I like that band. Too much coffee in your sugar. I know. I think so, yeah. Hello. And thank you. If you are new here, I would greatly appreciate a follow. Both on here, but also over on the gram. You've been hacked. No, so I haven't been hacked. No one has access to my profile, but a lot of people are copying my content, copying my pages, my videos, my everything, and then they are following my fans and trying to scam them out of their money or their time or their details. So just please understand that I, unfortunately, will never message you on TikTok or on Instagram. If you want to talk to me, there's only 2 platforms you can do it on. One is the exclusive side and the other one's Patreon. And that is it. That is all. Okay? Okay. Yeah, I'm very frustrated about it. I've tried to talk to TikTok about it. I have tried to do everything I can. They just keep popping up. It's like that Medusa snake thing. You cut off one head and two more pop up. Where are you from? I'm from Denmark. Dinamarca. European. Did you say there or there? Look, it's not funny to make fun of a person who's bilingual accent. Okay? How many languages do you speak? I find that other people that are bilingual will never make fun of another person's accent. We just don't do that because we know how hard it can be to speak in another language. Can you tell I'm getting slap happy from being tired? We all do that. It's okay. Pernilla is a unique name. Yes, very much so. Hello. I wasn't making fun. It was cute. Well, you were making a little bit of fun, weren't you? But it's okay. I have an accent. I'm not ashamed of it. I like my accent. Thank you. And thank you for the follows, guys. If you're new here, don't forget about the gram. Would you ever go skydiving? Yes, I've gone skydiving twice. And I have made it a goal to go skydiving once every 10 years. So I did it when I was 18, and I did it when I turned 28, and I'm gonna do it when I turn 38 next. From an Aussie perspective, you have little or no accent. Thank you, I like that. I got messaged by one of the fake accounts. The username was wrong, so I knew it wasn't you. Yes, that's one of the way to see it. You can also see it by them. There's usually a watermark on the videos, and the username's usually wrong, or they usually don't have a lot of followers either. Like my account, like this account has 900 and almost 40,000 followers, so that's a pretty easy way to see if it's me or not. Do you pull your own cord? What does that mean? I've never been contacted by them. No idea why, but quite harmful. Oh, that's good, Steve. I'm here about your name. Pernilla is a very common name here. In Sweden, yes. Not in Denmark. Skydiving. What about skydiving? Hi. Hello. Thank you. As Puri said, my only account is the ones you can find in my link tree, and you can find that over on the gram. Oh, in skydiving. Right, okay. No, I've only ever done it with someone. Sorry, that took me a second. Sorry. No, I don't pull my own cord in skydiving. Sorry, when you stream and you read so many comments and sometimes so many bad comments, you have to be a little, yeah. I thought you meant something else, and I was like, that's strange. Hi, how's it going? Welcome back. I ended up in a cornfield. Fair enough. It's not the worst place you can end up. Could have ended up in a building. Yes, a queen. Thank you. And thank you so much for the follows on Instagram, guys. I really appreciate it. We're still slowly going towards 100K, so that's exciting. For those of you that didn't know, that was my goal last year to reach, and I didn't reach it, but we are carrying on the goal this year. So if you haven't, please drop us a follow. I promise I'm really nice to look at sometimes. Good morning. Hey, darling. No, I don't think I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, because I think I might be going on a dolphin tour, but I'm not entirely certain yet. Depends on the time. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All the time. Not all the time, but most of the time I'd like to think. I'm a pretty good, happy, jolly person, you know? Hi. Yeah, and probably not Sunday either, but maybe Monday. I do also really want to go kite surfing. But a lot of people have said I shouldn't go kite surfing, but I really want to go kite surfing because I've never tried kite surfing before. What time is it? It is 11 a.m., which means we don't actually have that long left. Emotional damage. Hey. Are you a natural redhead? I'm not a redhead. I don't know what. Does it look red to you? It is. It's brown. I'm a brunette. I think. I used to be blonde, actually. I always wanted to try kites. Yeah, I want to try it too, but now everyone has said that I shouldn't, so now I don't know. It's 6:30 in Germany. Yes, it's very early for you guys. I have skateboarded, but I'm not very good at that. And thank you for the gifts, guys. I really appreciate those too. We're still in number 48. The Rising Star on TikTok. If I miss Denmark, no, I don't miss Denmark. I miss my family and I miss my friends, but Denmark was never the country for me. You're not swimming? That is correct. I am not swimming at the moment. Nice. I don't really have a home at the moment. The world is my home. The planet. Planet Earth. Bless. That's very sweet. My hobbies include going to the gym, reading books, camping, traveling, and hiking, I'd say. Well, enjoy the planet. I am trying my absolute best. You have to check out the mini floating houses in Missouri. There's a whole bunch of people who live on a river who live in a flirtating house. Flirtating houses. Okay. That sounds interesting. Favorite place I've ever been to? Ooh, probably Australia. I love Australia. TikTok certified. I wish I could become TikTok certified, but TikTok doesn't want to verify me, unfortunately. I think they think I'm a little too spicy. Thank you. And thank you for the follows, guys. I really appreciate that. Don't forget the gram. The gram bam. You look very relaxed today. I've actually been very relaxed the whole week. I think that whole December really did the best for me. If I've ever taken a cooking class, no. They taught us cooking in school when I was young, but that was the only time. A place you never want to go back to? Probably Bali. I wasn't a massive fan of Bali. Sorry. Hi. Hello. You have your phone set to an Aussie woman's voice? That's funny. I didn't know you could do that, actually. You should go to Lake Tahoe. I've heard really good things about Lake Tahoe. But I wanted to work there, but it was kind of hard to get a work visa there, so. Have you been on any more 4x4 adventures? I had to sell my baby, so I actually don't have my 4x4 anymore. I know, very sad. I would definitely go to Yellowstone as well. You left me hanging. I made a coffee. I got the coffee right here. Yes, we got 25 minutes left. Are you single? Yes. Your OF is fire. Thank you. I appreciate that. But Gemma lives on to be loved by some outdoorsy traveler. That is true. She is. She's living her best life. Okay. What's the Bali story? So I just had a lot of bad luck in Bali. Um, I got all my laundry ruined, and then I got really sick, and then on the way home from the hospital, I got my phone stolen. So, so I just had a bad time, and it just wasn't really my vibe. I'm in Sri Lanka at the moment. You sound like a New Yorker. I think my accent changes all the time. So like I can like I sound like a lot of different people all the time. Is Bali really expensive? No, but it's definitely not as cheap as I thought it was gonna be. Oh no, I disconnected. No, you can't date me, sir. Although I did say that I was gonna date again here in 2024, but I'm not ready. But my hair's growing back out. This part was the part that I lost when I did my famous bleaching incident of 2020. See? It's growing back out. It's like down here now. No, I don't go live over there because there's so many different time zones. It's never good for anyone, really. Your post said you were getting married. Yeah, I think those are lying. Thank you so much for the follows on the gram, guys. We're almost up to 98.7. 0.7. Is there any way to show appreciation? You can donate to the stream in a lot of different ways. Hey, hi Adam. You can do as Adam does and give gifts. You can subscribe. You can donate through the link tree. Subscribe to any of my other platforms, to Instagram, to YouTube, to OF, to Patreon, to any of them. That's all helps me a lot. Yeah, the TikTok filters are committed to me getting in a relationship. But they have been for a long time, and I'm still not, so. Hakuna Matata. I know, but look, I don't think it's true. Hey, we're rising star number 46 now. It's not bad. What are you doing in Sri Lanka? I am just traveling and working from here at the moment. Your Instagram ID is Pernilla Mouritsen. PERNILLA MOURITZEN. If you want to find an easier way to find it, you just go to you click my little profile photo up here. Go to my profile and then it says Instagram in my bio. You can just click that and go straight there. Then you don't have to type it out. Because God knows it's a long name, okay? Yeah. And then you can follow my adventures in Sri Lanka. And all of the adventures on the next one I'm going to. Thank you. Oh, we got a hater. Dogs or cats? Both. And neither, because I'm allergic. Hi. A fish? What fish? And thank you for the follow, Matthew. I appreciate that. Nah, we still have 40 left to reach a new one today. Paranormal, alien, life, and Bigfoot. Are you interested in that stuff at all? Not really, no. If I've ever been to Europe, honey, I am from Europe. I was born in Europe. I have been to a lot of the ancient and historical places of Sri Lanka already, yeah. I am from the north, the Nordic countries. All of the links are to be found on Instagram. All roads lead to Rome and my Instagram. Thank you. If I love it here, I love parts of it a lot, yeah. I have been to Finland. Thank you. I haven't been to India, so I don't know about that, but I highly recommend coming here in case you haven't. No, I don't. It's a smooth road too, yeah. I'd like to think so. I haven't been to Tulum, but I really want to go there too. There's so many places I want to go. Not enough time or money for that sake. Show us a trick. I don't know, you can't. You can't just put me on a spot like that. Good morning. This is always such a fun time because like there's a weird period where it's really nice because America is up and then America goes to bed and then it gets a bit quiet, but then Europe wakes up and my stream kind of carries into a different time zone. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. ¿Y tú? That was good. We're good now. We got more energy. Guys, you have videos and photos of Nila's many trips on Instagram and TikTok. You do. So if you haven't followed me yet, what are you even doing? Come on. Being awesome is enough. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello. I'm from Denmark, so I am basically a Viking. Why would you do that? I don't know, to support a nice woman online. Why not? You know? I ain't hurting anyone. Denmark has a lot of islands. Yes, we actually have over 400 islands in total. It's wild. A lot of people don't know that. I am from Denmark. Yes. As a me, Mario. Thank you. Shout out to Complex and Miles for the follows on Instagram. Many Danish people come to Sri Lanka for holidays. It's because it's very cheap here. And it's also very lovely. And it's hot. There's like all the things that we prefer in one. It's just a little far, but... Big, massive talents. I do have very big talents. What's a day in Sri Lanka like for you? So, like, at the moment, I'm working a lot. So, that's basically just waking up, having breakfast, streaming, working, maybe tanning a little bit, eating, reading, and sleeping. Yeah. But it all depends. Like, I'm gonna take the weekend off this weekend. As I said before, like, I used to stream 6 days a week, but streaming 6 days a week is a lot. So I'm kind of going back down to 5 days a week, I think. And then, yeah, this weekend I think I'm going to go on a dolphin tour. I might also go for a dive and maybe some kite surfing. Get out there, get active, you know? I really need that. I need to move my body. Hmm. Do you have enemies at work? No. So I'm self-employed. This is my job. I don't really see that I have enemies anywhere. If I do, I'm not aware of them. I think most people in my industry aren't really that judgmental or haters. I don't think, anyways. If I have haters, I'm not aware of it. So yeah, no. No haters, I don't think. Maybe, I don't know. Do you guys know if you have haters? I don't want to think that I have haters. I only got lovers. Loving your shirt. Thank you. I like it too. And thank you for the follows on Instagram, guys. We're almost up to 98.7. Agrees. How could someone hate you? I don't know. I think of what I've heard for the people that somehow has disliked me somehow is I come off as very confident, which which I am. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. And I feel like I always try to hold space for everyone else in my heart and my life anyways. But a lot of people who might be a little bit more insecure maybe could definitely see me as quite intimidating, I guess. Yeah, but that's okay. I think most people just need to like talk to me and then they'll realize that I'm not like whatever they have made up in their head about me, you know? I'm for the most part a very, very chill, open, kind woman. A narcissist would hate you because they're the only important person to them. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not really aware of that many people that hate me. You're definitely an A plus specimen. Bless. Thank you, I think. No, I don't know what that is. What is that? Hi, Queen. That's me. Hello. You're too nice to hate. Yeah, maybe. um, what are Danes like? We're quite honest, which I think is the feature that stands out most about us. Is that we're very honest. We're very upfront. We're very straight to the point. You know, we don't beat around the bush. Thank you, and thank you for the follows, guys. Don't forget to drop a follow over on Instagram too. I'll give you a 9.1 out of 10. I'll take it. I'm gonna take all the points I can get. Have you realized your power yet? Yes. That was a joke. I'm also really funny, just in case you guys didn't realize that. A little bit of self-irony is okay once in a while, guys. It doesn't all have to be so damn serious. If I have girlfriends, I do have friends that are both male and female. I actually have more female friends than I have male friends. I do just think it's generally a little harder to find women that aren't super judgmental than it is to find guys that aren't judgmental. I feel like guys tend to judge less than females do. Are you Australian? No, but I have lived in Australia for the last 4 years of my life. What do you call a magician without magic? Ian. That's funny. I like that one too. Are we your friends? Of course you are. We're in Australia. I have lived on the Gold Coast for all of the time. I don't have a hot temper at all. I'm actually like, I'm one of those kind of people that I'll just get sad. If anybody does something that's wrong, I don't get mad, I get sad. I'll just start crying. I'm a very emotional person. Yeah. So there's that. And it's really annoying because sometimes I wish I could get mad. I've definitely had situations where I should have been mad and I should have shouted or done something, but I didn't. And that's, yeah. I don't have a hot temper at all. I get quiet. If somebody shouts at me, I'll just get really quiet and like remove myself from the situation. Yeah. But that's okay. That's how I am. You have something else that's hot. Oops, my inner Dylan is coming out. Sounds like it's about bedtime for you, Shane. Sup, queen? What's up? Do you guys have a hot temper? I don't think I've ever had a hot temper, ever. Thank you so much for the gifts, Adam. We're rising star number 45 now. It's 1 a.m. Jesus. You're allowed to go to bed, Shane. We don't have that long left, anyways. Thank you, Adam. I really appreciate that. You seem very chill. I am very chill. For the most part. Thank you. Hello. I once had a roommate that had a very hot temper and it scared the living Jesus out of me. Yeah, she once almost hit me because I asked her to take out the trash. And I never lived with a roommate again because fuck that. Yeah. If I'm a middle or a last child, I'm the last one. Thank you. And thank you for the follows on Instagram, Andreas, and that you, and Caleb, and Tim, and Ryan. I appreciate it. To be totally honest, it's been fun and educational stream today. I enjoyed every minute of it. I really appreciate that, Shane. Thank you. When would you be coming to the US? It would probably be around the end of the year, if that was the case. You look mad cute in that shirt. Thank you. I appreciate that. Can you please say happy birthday? Happy birthday. What? If there's a bird in my aircon, I don't think so. We have 20 to go on Instagram, guys. 20. 20. The year just started. That is correct. I don't have Telegram. Someone took my name and made a Telegram account, but I don't have Telegram. So please, please, please be careful out there. It's not me that you're talking to. I don't talk to anyone on Telegram or WhatsApp or TikTok or Instagram. There's only 2 platforms you can talk to me. One is OF and the other one is Patreon, okay? That's the only 2 platforms you can talk to me on. And that's it. Everywhere else, not me. I'm sorry if you've been scammed. A lot of people, unfortunately, are. It's you, babe. Thank you. Hello. I know. I think we only have 15 to go now. What platform? Patreon and the exclusive side that I'm not really allowed to mention on here. You can find it in my link tree. The Instagram is almost at 100K. We were all the way at 99.3, but then we jumped back down because I didn't really work a whole lot in December, and now we're trying to make our way back up, but it's tricky. No, I don't. I don't have any of that sort. It's just me. Cruising. I do have that platform, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. If you want to talk to me, that platform is probably the best for talking. It's not your fault you got sick. No, but it was still frustrating because I really felt like I was so close. Hey. I'm not Irish, no. I'm Danish. Thank you. We are close. Got 12 left. 12. Thank you. That's okay. A lot of people get sick over here. The food's not always super clean, unfortunately, here. So, where do you live? I live here. I just live wherever I am. I don't really have a country at the moment, so I'm a nomad. Anywho, thank you for your stream. You're very welcome, Steve. Thank you for joining and for commenting and for joining in on the conversations and just always being here. It means the world to me. Hola, ¿cómo está? I'm in Sri Lanka. Yeah, the north of Sri Lanka. Hola, ¿cómo está? Muy bien, muy bien. Your live had me at hello. Or Queen. We should have listened to some Queen songs, but apparently I can't monetize on this if I play music in it, so there's that. We have 10 to go, guys. 10. So if anyone feels like helping a girl out, you know where to find me. Hola. Sí, sí. Muy bien. I do. I also need to get lunch because your girl's hungry. I'm 5'5". It's you, babe. I don't think it does it if I sing, but I'm not very good at singing Queen songs. Yeah, no. Sorry for I bet you get this a lot. What is your rank? My rank? Like right now I'm ranking Rising Star number 45. If that's what you're talking about. I'm from Denmark. What did that say? Hold up. Live team contest ongoing. Whatever that means. Thank you. I do appreciate all the support, you guys. We are almost back up to 98.7, which means we only have 1.3 to go. Hablas español? Sí, un poquito español, señor. Denmark has it going on? Well, not anymore since I left, but they did. I'm just kidding. There's a lot of really attractive people in Denmark. It's you, babe. Yeah, I'm surprised we kept Rising Star for almost the whole week, I think. What is your job? Why are you a nomad? I'm a nomad by choice. I really like traveling, and I'm a content creator, so I can work anywhere that I go, which I really enjoy. Thank you for the follow on Instagram, leaner man. I appreciate it. We only have 9 left. It's great to hear you speak Spanish in America. You can practice it. It will be fun. Yeah. If my back's hurting a little bit. Hold up. My computer is gonna die if I don't put it to power. Stay with me. Don't die. Don't die. What is my Instagram? It's the one that Peri put right here. Pernilla Morrison. That's PERNILLAMOURITZEN. Or you can just go to my TikTok profile by clicking the profile photo. And in the bio is this Instagram. You can click on that and then you go to Instagram. Guys, this is pre-recorded. LOL. LOL. Did you guys not know this was pre-recorded all the time? So, this is actually 2012. They were thinking you were in the army when they asked for your rank. I'm not in the army. Too soft for the army. What a goose. A silly goose. What up, Buttercup? What's up? 2012. Not. No, I'm just kidding. I have never in my entirety of my life pre-recorded anything. Yay, we got 3 more. We only have... We got 6 to go. I think he meant silly goose. A silly goose. Ooh, 5 to go. Go, go, go. Can't pick the accent at all. That's on purpose. I like to keep people on their toes. G'day, Glenn. I know. That's a good band. It is a good band. I don't know many people that don't like Queen. Oh my god, so close. You picked up some Aussie slang. I did. Keep in mind, my best friend is Aussie, and she speaks very Australian. So it was hard not to pick up some of the Aussie lingo. You sound Sri Lankan? I don't think I sound Sri Lankan, but thank you. Yeah. You like my Instagram photos? Thank you. I do spend a lot of time making those, so I appreciate that. You, babe, and I'm a sucker for the way that you. I don't really have favorite bands. How long have you been on today? You're very real and beautiful. I've been on for 3 hours, and that is usually my limit, but it was just because we were so close to reaching a new number on Instagram that I thought I could stay a little longer. We're like this close, this close, this close. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, then I would greatly appreciate it if you would. It is linked in my profile. If you go right here, hold up. Right here. Right here. Users. That's me. Alright, right there on my profile. This is my TikTok profile. You click the Instagram symbol, and then you just click Instagram, and it goes to Instagram. And then you can press follow, and then you make me happy. Never mind, you'll get there. I will eventually. It would be cool if I made it in January at least. You're also welcome to follow me on TikTok. That's also much appreciated. Yeah. If my bestie is a streamer too. She used to be. Unfortunately, my best friend is she was a little risky maybe, and she got cancelled. She got taken down and all of her profiles got removed, and she couldn't get it back up, unfortunately, which was a shame. You're sad. I'm not sad. I was sad in December. I'm not so sad anymore. Now I'm quite happy. A lot more happy this month than I was last month. I am here to bring you back to Instagram. How do I land a girlfriend as good as you? You don't. Just followed on Instagram. Thank you, Shane. I appreciate that. It's good to see you again, too. I know, this time is better for Europeans. I just need all of you guys to follow. Stay happy. It looks good on you. I am gonna try to be as happy as I can be this year, but also have room for being sad, because that is also okay. Thank you, Luke. What do I want to achieve in 2024? All the goals that I set out to reach in 2023. You remind me of an Italian girl. I've been told before that I look like I could have some Italian genes. I did have a granddad whose name was Leo, which is quite Italian. But he died before I ever got to meet him, so I don't know if he was Italian. And my dad doesn't know because he was adopted, so who knows? Maybe I'm a little bit Italian. You never know. Vinay! Thank you so much for the subscribe. I appreciate that. At least the sounds are still working. Look like an angel. It's so annoying when others tell you to smile. I don't know, it's not that annoying for me, I don't think. Yep, Northern Italian genes, it's the dark eyes, where Scandinavians are usually blue or gray-eyed. I do have very dark eyes. Thank you for the corky, Adam. I think we share the pleasure here. We are rising star number 43 now. Yip yip. I do smile a lot. I like smiling. Dip, 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 dip. I wish TikTok would show the same like kind of numbers as Instagram's doing. Because we're close to reaching 940 on TikTok. Thank you. Jesus loves you and I do too. That's very sweet. Thank you. And thank you for the follows. I'm asking you, why is it mirrored? Because that's the way I see myself normally. So I like to see myself the same way that I usually see myself. Otherwise I'd be freaked out, I think. Yes. Brisbane has now become a bigger tourist spot because of you. Hopefully. I hope that I do something good for tourism everywhere that I go. I hope it's like every time I go somewhere, tourism just like takes a step up. Yeah. That'd be cool. I feel like it would be easier to get a visa to different countries if I had those kind of statistics. Have a good time with the dolphins tomorrow if you don't stream. Sounds like a lot of fun. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. I hope you have a good weekend too, if I don't see you. You look like just the absolute nicest person. It's in your eyes, I think. You just seem very kind. I hope you're having a great day. You deserve it. Bless. Thank you. I'm having a great day. But I really appreciate the compliments, guys. If you are new here and you haven't and you would like to, then a follow goes a very long way for me as a content creator. What's your highest following on Twitch or TikTok? So TikTok is the highest it's ever been at the moment, 938,000 people, which is crazy. So yeah, if you haven't followed me on TikTok, you're more than welcome to follow me on here. I usually make kind of nice content. And Twitch, I think the highest was 85,000 or something. It's gone down a bit because Twitch hasn't been twitching lately. Greetings from Germany. Guten Morgen. Which one is more interesting, Patreon or the second one? The second one, definitely. I am not engaged, no. Or married, for that sake. You look like an angel. You should show us around. Show you around where? I don't have a favorite sport. I'm not a sports gal. Although I look like one, I am not. But that being said, I think I am trying kite surfing this weekend for the first time. You're right, and you had a high of 2,774 viewers. Correct. But I believe that was in Denmark actually, back in the day. Yay! Thank you for the follows on TikTok too, guys. We're on 938.8 now. Yeah. Your figure says otherwise. Also, I go to the gym a lot, but I don't see the gym really being a sport. I don't have a dream car. The car that I had in Australia was probably my favorite, but I just want something I can camp in. My next trip, like I'm leaving for another country in 2 weeks. Yeah, or a little over 1 week. I'm not married, no. Hey, how's it going? You can't call me, no. Well, good luck finding my number. Thank you. We are still rising star number 43, so thank you for that. If I'll be in real life streaming, I am not sure, no. That's always it feels a little scary as a solo traveler, female wise, you know. I feel better doing that if I have someone with me. I don't have a dog. The dog on my Instagram story was not my dog. I wish it was though. That was cute. Hello. Hi. Tino. How are you doing? How's Vancouver today? Did you have a boy? What do you mean? Where I've been all your life? Probably in school. I'm just joking. On TikTok. I've been here. I've been here for a very long time. I'm currently in Sri Lanka. And thank you so much for the follows on TikTok too, guys. 938.8. Ever thought a sail expedition? Yes, to Antarctica. I'd love to do that. It's actually a goal to visit Antarctica before I turn 30. I'm not sure I'm going live tomorrow because I am probably going on a dolphin tour. But that's why we're going a little bit longer today, I think. Hi. I am 29. Yeah. I appreciate that. We're gonna try. Hi, Nate. Sounds like fun, but be careful. I'm always careful. Always. Spoon. Dolphins are playing. I don't know what that means. There's really nice scenery here in Sri Lanka. How are you this pretty? I don't know. My mama. I got it from my mama. My mama. That's a big loss for us tomorrow. Yeah, but I am trying to be a little bit more gentle to myself work-wise this year. It's the football playoffs in the state. So I'm gonna lose all my viewers to the telly. Is that what you're saying? Dee, 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 dee. Have you tried? No, I haven't tried that. Most of the stuff in Sri Lanka is quite spicy, so I feel like I'm a little limited to what I can eat. Can't work too much. No, I definitely worked a lot in 2023, so I'm trying to be a little bit more gentle to myself this year. Don't want to overwork myself. Have you been scuba diving? No, but I was hoping I might be able to go for a scuba dive this weekend, actually. Sunday, probably. I'm glad you're taking it easy. So am I. But it's tricky, though. It's tricky. Well, with dolphins, it's a good excursion. Just to see them or to swim with them? Just to see them. I don't think they allow swimming with dolphins over here, so... I am still up. It's still the morning for me, though. It's almost midday. 10 minutes. So we'll go 10 minutes more, and then I'm loving you and leaving you for the weekend, I believe. Wait, what did that say? Come back. Was it hard to maintain the abs? The abs are not hard to maintain, no. Thank you. I watched it, so it's a bit all over the place at the moment. I am a full-time content creator. I make a living off creating content for you guys. Yeah. And I can take it with me everywhere that I go, so it's like a great job for me. When you play with your hair, you look very sensual, but it's better to listen to what you think of everything. Well, I do a combination of the two. I love hearing us Danish people speak English. Cool. You look better now, though. Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you for the gifts, Adam. I'm pretty proud that we kept Rising Star for the whole week. Haven't done that in a long time. Why am I leaving? Why am I leaving Sri Lanka? I wasn't supposed to be here for longer. What do I think is the most romantic language? Spanish. Yeah. I hope you have a great weekend too. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. No, I'm not. I'm a Scorpio. Thank you, Steve, for all the roses. I do like the band, yeah. And thank you so much for the follows too, guys. I really appreciate those. I know. We'll get it. I'm not sure it's going to be in January, but we'll get it eventually. Probably should also see a hairdresser. You're from TikTok? Welcome to Twitch. For those of you that don't know, I am on both Twitch and TikTok. So if you prefer it vertical over horizontally, the other way around, if you prefer it horizontally over vertical, you can join Twitch too. Look, it's not even midday yet, so I think it's a bit early to have a drink. I usually do Airbnbs or hotels. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. We have 9 minutes left. I prefer all of the above. Hey, look who it is. Hi, Young. How are you? You're very welcome. It's been a good one today. I think it's Europe that likes us being in their time zone again. I am Danish, yeah. Born and bred, baby. Born and bred. Fourteen 1,420 members on our TikTok team now. That's pretty cool. I'm considering selling my house, buying a van, and Airbnb, but I'm scared. Scared is actually the exact same feeling as being excited, so just say that you're excited instead of scared and see your world change. I make everything prettier, blessed. Thank you. Hello. Damn. I like that. That is true. It's the exact same things that are happening in our body. We just have different words to them depending on the situation. So, just gotta change your mind. Sad. Hi. I know, it is the very end of our stream. Thank you for those that joined in. Me legs is sore now. As I said, I probably won't be streaming this weekend because it's the weekend and I'm gonna take that to relax and recharge and go watch some dolphins and probably do a dive and just have fun. Not that this is not fun, but fun outside of work, you know? And yeah. Thank you again for everyone that has followed or subscribed or commented or liked or sent donations or modded my channel. You guys are amazing. I wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you so much for being you and for being here. If I don't see you before, then have the absolute most amazing weekend, okay? And go tell someone you love them. Yeah. And remember you're loved too. And that's it. That's it for me. I will see you when I see you.